Welcome to Black Girl Say Something, where this black girl has something to say. And it is now officially 16 days to my birthday. And if you've been tuning into Black Girl Say Something since the beginning, I remember the first year of Black Girl Say Something for October. I did 31 days of episodes. And that was so invigorating because it was just me getting to a place of recognizing that consistency is where I thrive, like maintaining consistency. So that was just like a little challenge for myself. I don't plan on particularly doing that this year, but I can definitely ensure you and encourage you to go and subscribe to my YouTube, because I think I want to post more over on YouTube as far as episodes go. Just little thoughts and, cute little things, I like to do. I've learned how to do my makeup. So I've been doing I did a story time makeup, as well as what I use as a beginner, especially dark skinned girl friendly. So I really am going to probably post an episode every week over there until my monthly episode. And of course, the monthly episode, it's October, it's my birthday month. So that's going to be an extravagant episode. I don't think I'm going to share as much as what I've done or what I plan to do this month, because I want to create like a lavish recap video of October to celebrate me turning 37. The crazy part about turning 37, or as I'm about to turn 37, my mom had me at 16, and I remember my mom turning 30 something, and I was practically an adult. Because it was funny, she had me at 16, so when she turned 32, I was 16. By the time she was 37, I was turning 21. And by 22, let's just say for the number's sake, by the time she was 38, she was already a grandma, because I had my first child at 22. And so 37 is like, wow, I have really accomplished a number of things. Yes, my divorce is not final, but it's like, wow, I got my doctorate. Just as I reflect really quickly, I got my doctorate, and I'm always in this very reflective space, very much, wow, did I really overcome that? Like, I'm a survivor of domestic violence, and that in itself is like a feat, right? I chose me. Like, in my whole 37 years of life, I want to say as far back as I can remember being a big sister, it was always share with your brother, be mindful of other people, watch what you do. And now I'm choosing me, and I really don't care what anybody has to say. And to be quite honest with you, the majority of people who would make a young black girl feel insignificant as she is growing up aren't even relevant today. And so I know I have a few like 18 and under that do listen to the podcast. And I just want to encourage you, as somebody who is raising a black girl as well, she's 14. And the one thing I can tell you, she gonna choose her every time. And that's good for her. Because I wasn't able to do that at 14. I had to be, the big sister, the eldest, like all of these things to other people while nobody was being that to me. And now I'm in this space where I'm being everything that I was to everybody, to myself. And I just want to use this time to say I'm turning 37 and I'm choosing me, and it feels good. I reflected upon my birthday last year, and what I'll do is, as I post episodes this week, a few things. I will drop the YouTube. There's links. There'll always be links in the description of the episode. But I'll make sure to link the previous episodes that I've posted, because I want to go back and listen to them and see how far I've come. But just birthday last year, that was my first time spending a solo birthday. And to be quite honest with you, ever since I turned 21, ever since I got out on my own, really 17, I don't care if I was homeless or whatever the case may be, I was going to celebrate my birthday. Call it childish, but I was going to celebrate my birthday. And I never worked on my birthday. And it's funny because I was telling somebody, no matter what job I've worked at, I've never told them people when my birthday was, because I would always, it's a random request, right? To ask for October, depending on when my birthday falls, to ask for October 21st to the 24th off, or October 17th to the 23rd off. To ask for those random days in October, nobody's really going to question it, because it's like, oh, she just got to use her vacation time before the year ends. Meanwhile, I'm celebrating my birthday. So I remember jobs that I've worked on long term, they never knew when my birthday was. And then it would be like, when is your birthday? Oh, I'm not really into that. Whole time I'm celebrating the whole month. Every day I get off from work, I'm going to go do something. I'm going to go sit down and have a little drink by myself or have a little meal by myself while planning a birthday dinner or a trip or some sort of staycation, because I do live in South Florida. I do have a hurricane, what I call a hurricane month birthday, very active hurricane month birthday. I remember as far back as turning 16, Hurricane Wilma was around my birthday. So I've had hurricanes disrupt birthday plans for me. So I don't do travel, but I do live in South Florida. So a quick staycation, beachfront type situation is what I like. A hotel with a restaurant rooftop type vibe where I could have me a drink and just go straight to my room. A spa or something, I could do a little road trip really quickly. So that's how I typically like to celebrate my birthday. But last year was the first year I was able to do it by myself, nobody else. I've done things for my birthday for other people. One year I gave out, it was like 7 days to my birthday and 7 days to my 33rd birthday. And I was like 33, double me. And I just wanted to bless some people who have been pivotal in dropping gems into my business or into my life, or just people that I really look up to them, right? And so I gave out surprise envelopes and I told them, don't open it till my birthday. And it was like 7 people, 7 days to my birthday. And I gave them $100 and a card, a note, a meaningful note. And sometimes I wonder, what did they do with that $100, right? Just me sowing a seed. I've done, I pulled me and my sister together. We did a sistercation. I rented this amazing Airbnb, 43rd floor type vibe. I rented a Tesla, and now look at me driving my own Tesla. So I was manifesting little things here and there. But I go back and I reflect on previous birthdays where I would do so much for my birthday and this man would just tag along. Not a bag, not a check, not to pay the dinner. And I think I got to a place where I was going to enjoy my birthday regardless. I know the girlies on TikTok say you can tell how a man feels about you by how he treats you on your birthday. And the signs were there, right? 10 birthdays deep, this man had never done anything for me. And I didn't know he was telling people, that he was doing things for me for my birthday. I'll never forget my 33rd birthday. Beautiful, amazing nails. He didn't pay for those. And I bought a purse because I would typically go to the outlet a little bit before my birthday. And I love Kate Spade. I like Coach. And I took a picture with the purse with the nails. And I didn't know he was sending that to his group chat, letting them know, look what I did for my wife. That's crazy. Anywho, I'm just glad I'm not a part of that anymore. And you're never too old to start over. But I remember saying at one point when things got so tumultuous that I'm too old to be going through this. I'm too old to be going through this. I remember turning 30, which was about 7 years ago, turning 30 and being like, what else is left to do? I got married. I bought a house. At the time, I had finished my master's or completing my master's. And I was like, maybe I might not go back for the doctorate. But I'm cleaning out my phone because it is one of my things to do on my bingo card. And I got bingo, y'all. And I think I'll do a subscriber only episode. So I'll link that. But I did get bingo on my bingo card. And I'll tell you, I got bingo. That's all I'll say, because I'll save it for the subscriber only episode and it'll be available the same time this is available. But with that being said, I just am so elated this year. It's is my divorce going to be final? Is that going to be the birthday gift? I created an Amazon wish list because people have asked me in the past. And typically I just be send me an Amazon gift card. But there are some specific Amazon things I don't want the gift. I'm not going to say I don't want the gift card, but I would like to get specific things. So typically if someone does gift me a gift card, I don't want to have to put with it. So I created a list, being a little bit more intentional. But just moving the ball forward in life and being able to say, you know what? I'm thankful for another day, another moment, another year, because I remember there was a time that I didn't want to be here anymore. And we don't talk about that enough. And not that there was an active plan. It just was what if it was just easier without me here? But who would that be easier for? Because when I was really going through with that man in 2021, and he tried to destroy, that time he tried to really destroy my birthday. I had made plans for the kids to be with my mom. He called and canceled the plans and then turned around and blowed my phone up 157 times, to be exact, to say, you abandoned the kids to celebrate your birthday. And I was just like, okay, they're your children, they're with you. And so, in light of that, I'm here. My children are here. They're thriving. They're doing well. We're transitioning to new therapists. But the insurance, this is America. The fate of insurance. And being able to see quality providers, right? Being a healthcare professional myself, I have to vet out who's going to have a hand in my children's mental health, right? So I'm very diligent. I know my especially my daughter, she's like, hey, did you get that situated? And I keep her in the loop so she knows what's going on. But we journal, we meditate, we talk. I've been having a hard time lately falling asleep. I don't know if it's just the excitement of everything or like every now and then, like this is the time of year. This is why I walk, because the sun is going to change. Time is going to change. But this is why I walk, to get that vitamin D, to promote, the positive hormones so that I don't fall into seasonal depression. But with that being said, I just want to be able to live life abundantly. And I would share like what I learned, but to be honest with you, the things that I've come to learn since being separated from the children's father, since being separated from him, those things that I've learned, they've just been magnified over the course of the last 3 years. They've just multiplied over the course of the last 3 years. And I'm just now seeing that whatever I decide to do, if it benefits me, it will benefit my children. I put me at the front. I put me first. I am level-headed. I'm consistent. I communicate how I feel effectively. And to be quite honest with you, as long as I'm communicating effectively, and respectfully too, I'm not determined to understand why someone is misunderstanding me. That's not even the goal anymore. That used to be something that I was like so pressed about. Like, why aren't you understanding me? No, if you are determined to misunderstand me, good for you. Sit with your thoughts, sit with your feelings, but I've said my piece and I've made amends with it. So, to everyone that has supported Black Girl Say Something from the beginning, I humbly appreciate y'all. And I'll be sure to leave some links in the description of this episode going back to the October episode. And I'll see if I can put them in some sort of bulk folder so you can go back and listen, because that was a time I really posted an episode every day for the month of October. That's 31 episodes. So tune in. Thank you for listening. And remember, you can tune into Black Girl Say Something every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there'll be some links in the description of the episode. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on TikTok, because I be saying something, y'all. Thank you for listening.